Hello, this is the old parson here, and I've been asked by numberless people, many people, if I would consider doing an online Bible study. So I think I'm going to do that, and hopefully the very first one will be aired on Wednesday. Now, I'm not going to do it live because trying to do this camera and do the Bible study might be a little hairy for me. So I'm going to pre-record it and then I'll let it out on Wednesday, probably late in the afternoon. So hopefully we can do that. My goal is this year is to do what we call the Catholic epistles. They are James, the two Peters, the three Johns, and the Jude. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. James, Peter, John, and Jude. And so we'll look at those three epistles. And I think they're very important epistles, certainly for our time. They're certainly not well known, and they should be known because they give us very powerful teaching. So that'll be on Wednesday. So if you have time, tune in on Wednesday and attend our Bible study, and we'll try to keep that up during the fall season. I'm going to limit it to probably no more than a half an hour. Maybe even a little shorter, maybe some days a little longer, but it's going to be more or less about a half an hour. So hopefully it'll all work out good and you'll enjoy it and I'll enjoy it. It kind of keeps my mental capacities going. During the month of August, I was very, very busy helping out in parishes because men were on vacation, past priests were on vacation. But now everybody's coming back, and because they're coming back, they need to get to work. And so I'm a little shy as far as that goes. I have one or two public masses already stated in parishes. But during the week, I'm busy in the school, at least 1, 2, sometimes maybe 3 days a week, saying Mass for the new Catholic high school, which is also a great joy. It's very small. Pray for this Chesterton Academy in Charlottesville. But it's a great joy, and I have almost a 40-minute ride to get there, and I enjoy it because I say my rosary, and it's a pleasant drive. What they call rush hour, you and I would laugh at in northern Jersey. We would laugh at what they call rush hour, but it's going pretty good. And so that's kind of what's happening here. We've had a couple of rough spots with storms, and they knock out the power. I'm finding power goes out pretty easy around these parts. And so tomorrow I have a guy coming to see me about putting in a propane tank. And for two reasons. One, I have a beautiful fireplace, but I'm not building wood fires in the fireplace because I'm too old to have to deal with it. So what I'd like to get is a gas insert and put a gas insert in. We have to run a gas line in order to have the gas insert in the fireplace. And then secondly, also to think about a Generac. They're a little expensive, but in the long run, it might not be too bad because I was looking into a generator, and a good generator is $3,000 or $4,000. I can get a Generac for twice that much or 3 times that much to have it all installed. And so I figure that might just be the easier way to go. And this way, when the power goes out, the Generac comes right on. So that's probably the route we're going. Hopefully, they can do that. So that's really the only down point at this point is that, again, we do lose power. It seems like a lot. We've lost twice in the last 2 months for hours. And every once in a while, they just kind of go off and then they'll come back on again. So I guess it's the joy of country living. In my little area here, just to kind of keep things going for a minute, in my little area here where we are, it's very tranquil, it's very peaceful, it's very rural in many ways. And yet you go out the road and you go down the highway, and in about 5 minutes, you're in the hub of life. And they're doing nothing but building. Everything is being developed down that way. It's the main road between Charlottesville and Culpeper, which is really the very end of the metro Washington area. It's about 15 miles from here. Some folks consider that part of metro Washington. Certainly it's commuter distance. And so, they're kind of building this whole corridor that goes between those two. Fortunately, it's not spreading on either side. It's staying basically within a mile or two of the highway with tons of new developments, apartments, condos, track houses, all kind of things are going on. And of course, like Middletown, the roads aren't equipped for these things and the services aren't there to take these things. but we will see. The big joy is, and this is not an advertisement, the big joy is we're getting a Wawa. We have a Wawa about 15 miles away, but now we're getting one right on the corner there, so it's just about 5 miles down the road. So I'm a little excited about that. So little things, the little joys in life. So that's about the news from these parts. Hope you're doing well. You can always send me emails. I always like to get an email from folks, hesco@aol.com, just to kind of know what you're up to. And keep in touch. God bless you, and talk to you soon.